Kava, the anxiety slayer. New research says yes, by Bill Wright, 2013. How to deal with anxiety? That's a day's work anymore. There's got to be some creative relief out there somewhere. Well, brand new research led by the University of Melbourne says there is. The study published in the Journal of Clinical Psychopharmacology reveals Kava significantly reduces anxiety symptomatology. In fact, the Kava studied admits that in the study submits that Kava could be an alternative treatment as opposed to relying on antidepressants and benzodiazepines such as Xanax, Ativan, Valium and so forth for the treatment of generalized anxiety disorder, GAD. According to lead researcher Dr. Saris, based on previous work, we have recognized that plant-based medicines may be a viable treatment for patients with chronic anxiety. In this study, we've been able to show that Kava offers a potential natural alternative for the treatment of chronic clinical anxiety. Unlike some other options, it has less risk of dependency and less potential side effects. The study also discovered that genetic differences of GABA transporters, which is our most abundant inhibitory, relaxing if you will, neurotransmitter, may actually modify their natural response to Kava. Sarah says, if this finding is replicated, it may pave the way for simple genetic tests to determine which people may be likely to have a beneficial anxiety reducing effect from taking Kava. Goes on. Kava was at large with sales peak in the late 90s, and not only was there a ton of anxiety relief to be had, the term natural Xanax floated about. Pacific cultures flourished economically. In 2001, two Duke University medical studies showed Kava was safe for the liver. The other submitted Kava was as effective as the benzodiazepines for the treatment of anxiety. But the story goes that just before the Duke studies were published, a European-based report announced Kava caused liver toxicity, in spite of what other studies had declared. Well, you can imagine what happened to the Kava sales and the economies of those Pacific cultures. Crash, boom. Turns out that the studies supporting the liver toxicity claim were shoddy and baseless, but go figure. The liver toxicity stigma continues to stick. Good news is public opinion is turning back to Kava's favour, and the new research out of Australia, as just mentioned.